Hello students, today we will discuss Unit 4 which is starting from the topic proposition logic. Today we will understand the complete definition of proposition logic, and after that we will understand how two propositions are connected by the use of connectives. How many type of connectives are available in this unit? This all information we will obtain till end of the lecture. Now firstly we see the definition of propositions or statements. As we have studied in our notes that a proposition is a declarative sentence that is either true or false but not both. Here we have to focus on the words but not both. It means if there is a sentence and we will respond the given sentence in the form of either yes or no, then it will be said to be proposition. If there is any sentence in contradiction, we cannot conclude that there will be the answer in the form of yes or not, then we will not consider it a proposition. In whole of the things, there are some special points that are: number one, interrogative sentences are not assumed to be proposition. Number second, exclamatory sentences are not considered to be proposition. Now we will understand what are the proposition actually by some given examples. Now here we have taken some examples. Which of the following sentences are propositions? Here we have given number 1, Chandigarh is the capital of Punjab. Now if anyone asks you this, then your responses will be in the form of either it is true or it is false. Now we all know that Chandigarh is the capital of Punjab, then our response will be in the form of T, or we can say in the form of only T. So this will be a proposition. Now we see the second example, that is 2 plus 2 is equal to 5. We all know 2 plus 2 is equal to 4, but here we have written 2 plus 2 is equal to 5. We all know that the answer will be no, it is wrong. Since it will contain the value no, so it will be also a proposition, because the answer of the given problem is in the form of no. In the third question, where are you going? Now there is uncertainty in this question. We cannot respond this question in the form of yes or no. So the statement third is not a proposition. Similarly, bring a cup of tea or coffee for me. The responses will be in the form of no as well as in the form of yes. So this will not be a proposition 2. Now we see the next statement, that is the square of 3 is 9. Oh yes, we all know that the square of 3 is always 9. So this is the statement with the value t, truth value t. Now in the last statement, there is 2 is strictly less than 5. We all know that 2 is strictly less than 5. So the given statement 6 is a proposition. Here one thing is to be understand that the proposition consists of two values. Number 1 t and number 2 capital F. In some books, capital T is also represented by 1 and capital F is represented by 0. Understand? So now we will use these propositions to find the compound proposition by use of connective. So before understanding it, here we will study the connectives. Connectives are connectives are also known as the logical connectives or logical operator. In the proposition logic, there are the following type of connectives. Number one, negation. It means the negative version of the given proposition. Conjunction. This is the similar to the intersection. Or this is also known as disjunction, similar to the union property. If then, this is represented by arrow marks, and if and only if, this is the represented by reversible arrow, and at last equivalence is represented by this notation. Now how these connectives are used to add proposition. In the next page we will see how two propositions are connected to each other. Now here we are seeing P and Q are two propositions where P is it is raining and Q is the sun is shining. If we negate or conjunct P conjunction Q means it is raining and the sun is shining. Here two propositions are connected each other by the connectives and. This is represented by this notation. This is also known as conjunction. In the next example, construct a truth table for the conjunction of this one. Now this we will study in the next slide. Here we are going to see the definition of conjunction. What is conjunction? A compound statement P conjunction Q, this one, is said to be connected with the connective conjunction and have the value capital T if both the value P and Q have the same truth value, that is capital T. In layman concept, if P and Q both have the truth value T, then the value of P conjunction Q will be T, and in all other cases this will be false. Understand? Okay. Now next connective is disjunction. Now disjunction property is defined as if P and Q are the propositions, then the compound proposition P or Q is false if P and Q both are false, otherwise true. Here one thing is to be concerned that if there are two propositions, then the number of possible cases will be 2 to power 4, 2 to power 2 is equal to 4. So here are 4 possibilities with two propositions. In the conjunctive form, we have studied that if the value of both P and Q is true, then it will be true, but in the disjunction connectives, if both the value P and Q are false, then it will be false, otherwise it will be true for all cases. Thank you. In next lecture we will study the remaining connectives, that is known as conditional and biconditional connectives. Thank you.